You go back quite a few years from Japan.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about your history and how you got to the United States.
I had a band called Bluegrass 45. Well, actually, we still play. We are planning to come over here next year. I had a bluegrass band called Bluegrass 45 in Japan. I was pretty young, and we were the first Japanese bluegrass band to come over to the States. And we toured the States from North Carolina to Pennsylvania to Toronto, Canada. We played on Grand Ole Opry. And after that, we went back and came back in '72 again, but I decided to stay here. And I met a lot of good friends here, country gentlemen, John Duffy, Seldom Seen, Eddie Amasa.
Right. You moved. Where were you based out of? When you came to move here, where were you based out of?
I was based in D.C.
Okay. Well, that's Seldom Seen as D.C.
Yes.
Absolutely.
John produced Bluegrass 45's album.
Oh, okay.
Then before he started the Seldom Seen.
Okay.
We think maybe, he was retired from the music at that time, and maybe we kind of like tickled him a little bit.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
And like 2 months after he produced the album, he formed the Seldom Seen.
Now, when you came here from Japan, was bluegrass popular in Japan?
Probably there were 100 bluegrass bands in Japan.
Wow.
Most of them are college students.
They just pick.
Oh, they did sing.
They sing good.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And they knew Earl Scruggs, Rob Stanley, Kenny Baker.
Yep.
And let's see, if you talk,
American bluegrass is popular in Japan, is what you're saying.
yes, in 1968, Flat and Scruggs came.
Well, I was just going to say Flat and Scruggs. You can't. And Bill Monroe had to be around.
Much later,
Much later.
74, 75.
Wow.
Rob Stanley came in 1971.
Okay.
Country Gentlemen, Charlie Waller, Bill Yates, Doug Lawson, and Bill Emerson came in 1972.
You had heavy hitters there, man.
J.D. Crowe with Tony Rice, Ricky Skaggs, Jerry Douglas,
That was the original
Bobby
one.
Sloan.
That was the original band.
Came, probably 75 or so.
Now, what got you interested in bluegrass music?
Well, my older brother picked the guitar and sang country music when he got into college.
Country music.
And when you're a freshman, all you get to do is carry their amplifiers, carry their drum set. He didn't like that
Yeah.
at all. And by the time the band disbanded after a year, he had found this band music called Bluegrass, where everyone carries one instrument, and he liked it.
No amplifiers either.
Right.
No amplifiers.
And Nick's brother got a banjo. He liked it. And they said, "Hey, Akira, play mandolin."
Wow.
So
you had a family band going there, in other
a
words.
little bit, yes.
Wow. Interesting.
And
You play any other instruments other than mandolin?
I own a banjo and an electric guitar and
You play 'em,
acoustic
though?
guitar. Yes, I do.
Oh, good. Okay.
Bass. Yes.
Good. Some people own Harley Davidsons but never ride them. Yeah. So when you said you own it,
Well, I cannot play that well, but I can fake through.
okay.
I mean, I have done recording session playing bass,
Oh, wow. Okay.
acoustic guitar, electric guitar.
What bands did you play with since you've been in this country?
I joined Cliff Wharton and New Shades of Grass in
Okay.
1973, and then I joined a band called Grass Menagerie in 1974.
All based out of D.C. area?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Cliff was kind of almost national.
Right. Cliff, what's his name?
Walden.
Walden. I think I heard of him. Yeah.
He had several albums out.
Right.
He originally he started with Bill Emerson.
Right,
It
okay.
was
Oh, Bill was great.
Waldron
Country
and
gentleman.
Emerson.
Yeah.
Emerson and Waldron. And then later on, I had a band called Grazmataz, acoustic
You
outlet.
headed your own bands.
Yes.
Good. You have any day job, or do you make a full living doing?
I do have a day
Day
job.
job? Okay.
Yes.
You didn't give up the day job yet.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so you're still based out of D.C. area?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good.
And my solo CD should be coming out sometime this week. This year.
You're good.
So-
And we'll talk about that CD. What's on it?
Most of the tunes I wrote.
Oh, good.
Mostly instrumentals.
Now, who's backing you up on that CD? Who did you get there?
David Greer, Kenny Smith,
he's good.
Jason Moore from Mountain Heart playing bass.
Oh, yeah.
Ricky Simpkins playing fiddle, great player.
Good. Great.
Bill Kirchen is a country.
I know
electric.
Bill. Of course.
He is my good
Commander
buddy.
Cody, man.
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Leo and
Too
I
much
interviewed
fun.
Bill.
I have played Too Much Fun many times.
Too much fun. Hot Rod Lincoln?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Too much fun.
He's a good friend. He used to live in D.C., so
Yeah. He's in Austin now, isn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah.
He's on one cut, and
Good.
his old bass player, Johnny Castle, who used to play with like Eddie and Martha's second
Yeah.
generation years ago,
Right.
back in '70s. He's on playing bass. He's with a blues band called Nighthawks now, but who else?
You got a good selection of cast of characters on that band,
Yes,
man.
sir. Just in case you're wondering, this mandolin used to belong to John Duffy. I got it after he passed away. I also have a John Duffy's duck mandolin. I have to show you the pictures someday. But you can go to YouTube video, and if you do a search on, say, John Duffy mandolin, and if you can spell Akira, A-K-I-R-A, it will show up. But this is a 1950s Gibson F12, and it sounds really, really good, at least to me.